Hello, and welcome back to another video. This is a sped up video of me testing out the markers that I got. It was supposed to be 50, and I was just doing each color to make sure it was 50. And yeah, so here we are again, back. We we do have, in fact, there is 50 markers, and I was curious if they didn't work, because I did buy some craze art markers, and like two of them were like messed up. So I'm glad to see that all the markers in that pack, the 50, uh, all worked. And we're using a old mechanical pencil. I have a lot of mechanical pencils. It is a obsession, or just like a thing that just you just start to accumulate them, and overwhelmingly just keep pulling too many new pencils. But to be fair, this particular one I ordered because I was visiting family, and I didn't have any drawing supplies besides my like tablet, so I needed it, and I ordered this, and it came with this, I believe, a few other pencils. It was like four, and like four different leads. So in a little sketchbook, it was because I didn't have anything to sketch with at the time, and this was like in 2020, so that was like 6 years ago. And of course, I still have them because I didn't really use them that often. Like, I filled out that sketchbook with these pencils in probably like less than a day. Honestly, I was done drawing in it, and it was like, I don't know, like 50 pages or something, and I was just like pounding them out. I was studying the Pokemon anime head and all types of stuff in that book, and drawing like normal stuff, drawing from imagination, drawing from pictures. There's a bunch of stuff in that book. If you are interested in seeing art from that book, let me know in the comments below. I will consider making a video, flipping through it so we can take a look at the past. But yeah, let me know. And yeah, so here we are, sketching some jellyfish. You can vaguely see another thing I like to draw. And a word from our sponsor, Boy Time. Here he comes. He's about to, give us our information that we need. And, he said like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Whoa, what a fella. What a guy. But, yeah. And the way that this is like, this sketchbook, well, there's not even a sketchbook. I guess it would just be like a binder, is like laid out, is like kind of funny, because like I was thinking like I could probably do like a double. Oh, here we go with the markers again. I could do like a double art. Like I could do like one side, the other side, like both sides at once. But I don't know. That's a bit ambitious. And these markers do kind of like bleed through. Although they try to say like, oh, it doesn't bleed through. Like, there are people's like, well, particularly not this paper, because nobody reviewed it. Nobody reviewed this paper, so we don't know if it bleeds through or not. I'm the reviewer, and I think for the price, I like what I got, but I'm not, I don't know what to say about it. I'd have to wait a while. Like, I don't like to give reviews immediately after I get something, because in the past I've been screwed before. One of the ways was with the a SD card. Like, there's like a scheme that they pull with SD cards where they have it read out to be like, oh, it's like 512 megabytes, or not 512, 512 gigabytes, and then when you go to use it, it like doesn't work. And you're like, well, why doesn't it work? It's supposed to be 512 megabytes. And you're sitting there all like smug, like, yeah, that's why I had to go and buy this, because it was like $5 for 512 gigs of memory. What a steal, what a deal. Realizing, yeah, the steal was you. You got dealed. The deal was you. The steal was you. You got scammed. You got goofed. You got. And, so after that, I was like, yeah, no more leaving any reviews right away. Is just something that I am mindful of. I take a very long time to leave a review, maybe sometimes even like months, because unless it's like the item is broken like immediately, like the craze art stuff, I haven't left the review in the craze art markers, and I will, saying that one of them was dry, and I don't really want the like owner or whoever to like message me or like try to like fix it. It's already too late. Just I mean, if they want to fix it, they want to send me new ones, I don't know, but that's about it. There's no meaningful like thing to do, because it's like it was messed up, but like the way that I would fix it, or the way that I got it to work again, is just I put some water on it, and for the most part it works. But it's not really, I don't I don't really think that you should have to do that. I don't really think that you should have to be toggling with things that you pay for with your money. It's not like, you got it for free. You got it for free, then it's just like, all bets are off. But when you're spending your own money, it's like, can you give me a product that works, please? But we just finished the background, and now we're working on the jellyfish, which personally, if I'm being honest, I didn't want to make orange. I don't know why I made them orange. I just did. But if it were up to me, usually I like to make them like a more like palish color, or like a kind of like weird blue. And for some reason I went with orange. I don't know why, but I think it's because the teal background. I feel like this teal and this orange really goes well together. It's like kind of like uh blood, what would you call it, like mandarin or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, these are the the felt tip markers, the ones that we were talking about in the previous video, that I also bought for a very reasonable value. I feel like, what was it, like $8 maybe, or something like that. And I really like these markers because for some reason I'm able to do insane things with these kind of markers versus like the other markers. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know why I'm like that, or why it's like that, but I'm able to do insaner things. I think maybe it's because I probably like planned more or something. I don't know. But this drawing I didn't really plan. I just wanted to do a drawing to test it out, so that I had something to um, show off the new markers, and also to show off the sketchbook. I needed, it was a 2-for-1 deal. So it was one thing to test the markers and show them off, and then one thing to test the sketchbook paper and show it off. So I won big in this gamble. I went big in this scheme here, and yeah, so I really do like the way that this came out. I don't like the way that the little guy came out, but that's just not something that you could really worry about too much. Sometimes the little guy doesn't come out right, and you're just left to figure it out. But you don't know what you're gonna get until you get it. So that's just what happens, and it it can grip. Like, this book can grip, right? This book can definitely get a sturdy grip on top of the clipboard without it being clipped by the clipboard or anything. But things will slide, because this little table, this little like, it's like a dinner tray or whatever that I got specifically to do art on. It's like on the angle. It's like on one of the angles, And I thought, I did that because, like, oh, if you, as an artist, if you work with things on an angle, it's good for your neck. So I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, this is good. But it being good for your neck is like, I don't know, maybe you might want to forego your neck health in that situation, because the things just slide. And if I had it like set to the top position where it's like straight up, yeah, I'd have to like bend my neck straight down, and it would probably be harder to use for longer periods of time. But at the same time, it would just be much more stable. Things wouldn't be sliding off the table to the floor. Things wouldn't be sliding off the top of the frame to the bottom of the frame. Like, there's just so many things. The only thing on this table that does not move when I put it up there is the light table. Like, the light table does not move. When you put it on this thing, it does not move. The light table will not move. It will not shake. The light table is a strong contender. But if you've made it, this far into the video, please consider liking the video, commenting on the video, and subscribing to the channel. All those things are greatly appreciated. I upload videos every day at 11 a.m. EST. And yeah, so if you like art, you like to hear somebody just rambling about, have it on in the background while you're doing your chores or you're drawing yourself, draw along. That's what's here. I've been drawing for a very long time, and unfortunately, my fundamentals are not the best. So there are days where it's like, oh, I'm drawing, and it's like, wow, you're a really good artist. And other days I'm drawing, it's like, I'm glad that you're learning how to draw. This is your first day picking up a pen. Here you go. But we're going over the lines with a ballpoint pen, the big round, and just to really make the lines kind of like pop is to like get like um a good outline on some of these images, or not images, some of these objects, to make them pop more. I don't think I do the ones in the back, because you want to put detail where you want people to look, right? And I don't really want you looking at the ones in the back. I want you to look at the one in the middle. So the one in the front, I don't really want you to look at. The one in the foreground, you don't need to see that one. And the one in the background, you don't need to see. But the one in the mid-ground is the one that I believe we only put the lines on. And, that is clear. But thank you again if you made it this far into the video. And I appreciate that. See you in the next one. Bye.